All right, you might be thinking, okay, Miss Manson, rules of divisibility are so cool. You only told us like 4 rules though. Do all numbers have rules for if we know if they're divisible or not? The answer is yes and kind of no. So let's go over the other ones. I just taught you 2 and 3 and 5 and 10, but there are rules for the other ones. So the rule for 4 is very similar to the rule for 2. It's the last digit, only with 4, it's the last 2 digits. So if you look at a number, and if you look at the last 2 digits, you'll be like 12. Yeah, 12 is a multiple of 4. So 712 is divisible by 4. Whereas 710 is not divisible by 4 because you can't do 10 divided by 4 evenly, can you? So that doesn't work. Okay. Now, 6 is kind of a fun one because we know, here's how why 6 works. We know that 2 times 3 equals 6, correct? So if a number is divisible by 2, but it's also divisible by 3, then it just so happens that it will also be divisible by 6 because 2 and 3 are both factors of 6. So 144 is divisible by 2 because it's even. And it's divisible by 3 because if we add these up, 1 plus 4 plus 4 equals 9. And 9 can be divided by 3. So if 2 is a check and 3 is a check, then 6 is also a check. Okay, 517 would not work because it doesn't end in an even number. And if we add it up, we get 13, which is also not divisible by 3. So it has to have yes to both, multiple of 2 and multiple of 3. Okay, 7 is kind of weird. If you can figure out a rule or something for 7, then that would be awesome. All right, now 8 is kind of also yucky. If the last 3 digits are divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. So 840 is divisible by 8. The only way I really know that is to go 840 divided by 8, and it goes in evenly. Therefore, 3,840 will go into 8. That's kind of yucky. Okay, but yes, it would work. Whereas 428 divided by 8 does not go in evenly. Therefore, 6,428 will also not go into 8. So 8's not very pretty. 9, though, 9 is kind of fun. Because if you look, we know that with 3, the sum of the digits, go back. The sum of the digits is divisible by 3. Well, that's same with 9. Only the sum of the digits have to be divisible by 9 instead of divisible by 3. So if we add these digits up just like we did with 3, we get 15, 16, 17, 18. We get 27. And 27 is divisible by 9. So 6,939 will go into 9 evenly. Whereas 6,923 is, let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is only 20. And 20 cannot go into 9. So it's not divisible by 9. Okay, so those are just some ones that you might look at. I don't really like the 4 and the 8 trick, but you might really like the 6 and the 9. You might like them all. So there you go. Now you've got them. Do some extra work.